Paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's MP. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 slot. Here's Kamare. 5 on the clock. Henderson for 3. Knocks down the triple.
There's something Henderson is still working on, getting his three-point shot to be a little more consistent.
Pass to Lillard. Antetokounmpo with it. And here's MP from outside. Rebounded by Kamare. Allie LaForce had a chance to catch up with head coach Chauncey Billups. Allie, what do you have to say?
A main focus on their defense, Damian Lillard, the dynamic point guard. Coach telling me what sticks out to me about Lillard is his heart. He plays way bigger than his size. He raises the level of everyone around him. A true leader. Lillard, one of the most respected players in the league, Brian.
Allie, thank you. Now here's MP. Last game he had 34 points. Screen by Antetokounmpo. To the left wing. Pass to Lillard. Let's go with a 3. Oh, another miss by MP. And it's Henderson with the ball for Portland. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort, he gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off. He's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career.
Here's MP. Portland making their last shot. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Pass to Johnson. The 3 ball. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Lillard out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at the Bulls. They're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
When I look at Milwaukee, they've claimed the top spot because they've earned it. Some critics have said they're playing way above their heads, but I think we're just learning how great this team is.
Portland making a switch here. Simons checked in. Portland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Klingon. Back to Henderson. Here's Klingon. Fires the 3. And Henderson with the basket on the assist by Klingon. Henderson's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. And here's MP from outside. He buries it from 3.
Great initiative from MP. You knew he was coming for revenge.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the first. Outside for Henderson. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so MP will bring it up for the Bucks. And their ongoing winning streak has been the top story in the league lately. A stunning 23 straight victories so far.
And what's crazy about it is the teams they've knocked off. I mean, they have been dominating during this stretch. It's basically been the whole league that has felt the wrath of this crew. They're in the conversation now for one of the all-time great teams. They've got the target on the back, but it doesn't seem to bother them one iota. All they do is continue to win.
MP shot is off. Trailblazers lead by 4. Clark, one thing to know when you play the Bucks, they don't give up many offensive rebounds.
Yeah, that's exactly right, B.A. Against Milwaukee, your first shot in each possession is probably and likely going to be your last shot. Some teams don't even try for second chance opportunities.
Substitution on the court.
The Trailblazers have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. We've got Cameron Johnson, Jeremy Grant out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Williams, and it's Diabate in at the power forward position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Morris passes to MP. MP! All that talent!
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
There's Simons with a three. And it's MP with a rebound. Bucks trail by 6. And it's Morris penetrating. And he gets the bucket. Morris has got 7 points in the game.
Oh, great recognition there by MP, getting it to the open man.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Wizards put on a show. He came away with 34 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. And his team, they're on fire in the midst of a strong stretch. They're looking to keep it up tonight. Guys?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
The Bucks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Misses the three. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize.
2 minutes.
Simons finds Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Simons has a shoot-first mindset, but he also takes great pride in making plays for others.
Here's MP. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go. It sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Portis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kuzma comes in for Beasley. Jackson, he's checked in for Kennard. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Morris. Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
Portland with a rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Sharp. Man, a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
And Sharp has no off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
That one's no good. The Bucks trail by 5. MP outside. Kuzma outside. From deep, MP. MP buries the triple.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
And the Trailblazers shooting about 45% during the second quarter. It's Sharp on the wing. Here's Johnson. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Nails it from 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Henderson outside. Outside Sharp. They set a pick. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Bucks. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Johnson for 3. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer!
They needed that boost going into halftime. They were starting to look a little disorganized.
And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hey everybody, it's Portland Trailblazer basketball on tap in a game that's proven to be a healthy matchup through the first half.
Even teams that have great shooters have to be selective. They're hucking it up from beyond the arc, hoping for the best. And it reminds me of my free throws, mostly bricks.
It's like they went to the O'Neal three-point shooting academy.
Very funny.
New topic. Fellas, we've got a number of strong contenders for this year's three-point contest.
I hope we get to see all of these guys expand the field if you have to.
Yeah, just get a center or a power forward in there. The game has evolved. Us big guys need representation.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court.
On the court right now for the Bucks, we've got Jackson. MP is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's Lillard in at the point guard position. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Out to Lillard. Back to MP. Jacks up a 3. Ooh, MP drills it from the corner.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. And the shot goes.
And, you know, Damian Lillard has such a quick release. Excellent at getting his shot up and over the defense inside.
Pass to Johnson. And here's Sharp. There's the screen by Johnson. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the paint. Stolen! Now the Blazers on the move. Back to Henderson. Launches it. Sinks it from distance. Henderson's got 11.
He's so quick to react. Henderson has the shot lined up before the ball even gets to him.
From deep, MP. Sharp grabs the miss.
Their first miss after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
And a two-handed jam!
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Antetokounmpo. Ooh, Giannis using his length inside.
Love that play call by MP, finding a way to create for his team.
Jackson against Sharp. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
I think it's been a disappointing year for him at the stripe, guys. I mean, he hasn't been as productive as he was last season from there.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Portland. Anthony Simons comes in for Henderson. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Beasley's checked in. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Kicks it out to MP. The 3. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. MP's got 8 here in this quarter.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his 2nd triple of the half, his 5th overall.
Outside Sharp. 1:52 left in the third quarter. Drops in the three. 7 points in the game.
And everybody wants to see the kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Portland has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. And you watch Donovan Clingan. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Grant.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, B.A. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level. And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, another miss by MP.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Pass to Grant. Launches a three. The rebound by Jackson. Milwaukee has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Lillard can't get it to go.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lead.
Here's Sharp. And he banks in the layup. Sharp's got 11 points.
Yeah, the first half was 1 to deep 6 or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
To end the run. And MP with the three.
At this stage of his young career, MP knocking down jumpers, that is very encouraging.
And here's Simons outside. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Oh, MP with the hammer.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading bucket. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accurate...
Getting ready for Portland. Clingan, he's checked in for Williams. Johnson comes in for Diabate. Kamara, he's checked in for Walker. And it's Sharp in for Grant. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. MP's checked in for Lopez. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Portis. Jackson, he's checked in for Kennard. And Lillard subbed in for Morris. They've got Johnson. Anthony Simons out there with Sharp. Then there's Clingan. And it's Kamara in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Just 5 to shoot. Johnson on the wing. Over on Antetokounmpo. Here's Clingan. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. MP right through him.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect them to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes them change plans.
Simons finds Sharp. Here's Kamari. From deep, Johnson. Offensive board. Here's Clingan. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Henderson, he's checked in for Simons. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
Oh, boy, did MP's team need that basket. Already proven he can come up big in his young career.
Shooting.
Now Henderson. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Oh, he hammers that one down right in the face of MP.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Really left him alone that time. MP's got 38 points.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Antetokounmpo, pass to Jackson. Stolen by Sharp. Out to the wing. Takes a three. Counted from distance. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
Yeah, great find right there by Henderson. He is such a gifted facilitator.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Beasley's checked in for the Bucks. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. MP's got 41.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
Kamari. And again, it's Portland with a three.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
MP, the pass to Beasley. Here's Kuzma. Now here's MP, covered by Johnson. MP, no good.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Inside, here's MP. Rebounded by Johnson. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Up top, Henderson. Defended by Lillard. No good. A bit long that time.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Beasley. Second personal foul. At the line for your Trailblazers.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Lets it go from the wing. Oh, he nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
Yeah, a gifted passer. Antetokounmpo has won multiple MVPs for his all-around game. And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Put a bow on this one. His composure at the line effectively ends it.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. 9 seconds left in the fourth. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Good! Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. And so Portland takes the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.
Chin up. Tomorrow's a new day. to warm up. Get ready to rock. Every game is a new day, MP.
Sports experience. You therefore ask you to refrain from any distracting behaviors such as fighting with throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. Thank you and enjoy the game. Attention fans, our next giveaway is a big one. We're handing out Mango Powerlands to every fan in attendance, so bring the whole family. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word BUCKS along with your issue at seat location to 555.
And how about the Bucks, who are showing calm as they come down the tunnel? A team looking for a big night on its home court. Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brett Berry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. Looking now at the lineups for both teams tonight, some names out of action.
It's a long season. They're midway through, but both teams look like they're dragging themselves across the finish line. Got to find a way to catch that second win.
Greg, midway into this season, sometimes a team can get hot and turn it on. What are some of the causes of that?
You know, often teams can reach that tipping point with how they play. It all comes together in a hurry, and they make a run. But that's the exception, Kevin, not the rule.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, the guard pair. It's George and Sexton. Then it's Williams. Then there's Filipowski, and it's Hendricks in at the 4.
Now, lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Lillard finds Johnson. The Bucks working the ball around. Count that one. MP's got his second bucket tonight.
And the benefit to MP being able to make that shot is it often leaves the defense at his mercy.
Now, here's Sexton. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Lets it go with a 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Last time they met was in Utah where they beat the Jazz.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Second unit came in last game and just played lights-out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
And, Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
And here's George. Following the three-pointer by MP, George passes to Filipowski. Here's Hendricks. 6 on the shot clock, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
MP, no good.
Well, after nailing the first 4 shots of the game, some relief for the defense. They finally miss one.
Here's Sexton, got a piece of it.
And how about Kuzma, the defensive energy he showed to get to that block.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much.
much. MP in the last game against the Trailblazers got the job done. He finished with 49 points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. The numbers he put up were really impressive, and he's somebody everybody loves watching. Guys, back to you.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. But they won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
All right, I'm just getting this in my headset. I'm told we have Shams Charania, our 2K insider, on the line. He's now with us, and some important NBA news. Hey, Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks, Kevin. With the trade deadline looming ahead, it's the Brooklyn Nets in transaction news. They bring in a big man in Bobby Portis who provides some offensive firepower. His range stretches out beyond the arc, and he's not just a finesse big. Portis is more than willing to scrap it out inside and trade some paint.
Thanks again, Shams, as always. Now, here's MP. After Colin Sexton's miss, Kuzma passes to MP. Here's Lillard, defended by George. Here's MP. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. MP's got 10 points in the game.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Morris dishes to MP. Out to Morris. And here's MP for three. It falls for his fifth field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
We've got Monte Morris. MP out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Johnson, and it's Beasley in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. The Jazz with another miss.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Jazz trail by 6. Healed with it. Nothing on the board. Perkins kicks to Clarkson. Milwaukee with the rebound. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside, MP, and MP throws it down.
More points for MP, and you just think about the possibilities of this young player moving forward. He is something.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Malik Beasley, and Lillard subbed in for Monte Morris. Over the course of a season, each team takes on a certain personality. Brent, do coaches try to shape that personality based on their roster?
Well, Kevin, it's a great question, and I think the best coaches in our league adapt to the personality of the team as it starts to formulate throughout the season. You lean in to what guys naturally are. Some success comes with that.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Lillard against George. To the left side wing. Clock at 6. Williams for 3. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. The drive by MP.
Getting used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Pass to George. Here's Filipowski. Outside, George. Hits it from 3-point range. George has got his second basket of the night.
And they're shooting really well from long range this quarter. They should keep looking to the 3-point shot for some extra offense.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
They set the pick. Pass to Filipowski. Perkins for three. The rebound by the Bucks. They've led by as much as 10. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. And the shot goes down. And the Bucks lead by 7.
And a soft touch from Kyle.
Outside, Sexton. Perkins with it. Three-pointer. Kuzma pulls it in. MP outside. Lillard left side. The three from MP. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
George looking around. Williams sets a screen for George. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line.
The previous play is under review.
And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hands.
And even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves it right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. So good call, fellas.
And so it's Milwaukee heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Look here now at Utah. They're frustrated, and you can understand their frustration. They were expected to be good this year.
Turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for the Bucks.
They're playing the way they're supposed.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. The guard pair, it's George and Sexton. Then there's Filipowski. Then it's Williams. And it's Hendricks in at the power forward. On the wing, George. Fires the 3. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Jazz trail by 9. Williams passes to Sexton. Pass to Hendricks. Nice ball movement by Utah. Williams with the ball. Here's the screen. A 3-pointer, no good. Bucks leading by 9. Now here's Young. Lillard outside. MP, that's for 2. And it's good off the back rim and in. MP's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, having that solid jump shot is really a big part of the appeal with MP. A jumper he can keep improving on.
Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Here's Williams. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
And here's MP for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. MP's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bucks. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Sexton's shot is good.
Toughness there shown by Colin Sexton. No stranger to having to outmuscle the defense from time to time.
MP passes to Antetokounmpo. Powers through inside. Giannis.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. Just fanning the plane.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away. Now, there are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Lillard. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. We've got 1:55 left in the third. Outside Williams. Pass to Hendricks. To the inside. Here's George. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Williams, that's for 2. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Here's MP. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Back to MP. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. Here's MP. And he can't bank that one in. Jazz trail by 12. Sexton. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Over to the left wing. Hendricks, good. Hendricks has got it back down to single digits for the Jazz.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him. Well, that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for MP. Nance comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Beasley's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Luke Kennard in for Johnson. Clarkson. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
From outside the arc, sinks the three-pointer. Lopez has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, early in his career, this is not a shot that Brook Lopez would take. Now, it's all he makes.
Pass to Perkins. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. The Jazz with another miss. Milwaukee leading by 12. Here's Beasley, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
And Beasley at 6'4", able to rise up and throw it down.
Now, here's Clarkson. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. called by Doc Rivers. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Sexton kicks to Hield. Pass to Collier. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Here's Collier. Hield with a screen on Morris. And here is Hield. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drains the three-pointer.
And these quick-hitting plays are great for a quick-set shooter. Hield scoring.
And here's MP for 3. Rebound, Utah. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Clarkson. To the paint. Here's Collier. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. And you know what? You foul a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Bucks. Lillard comes in for Monte Morris. Bucks leading by 3. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Filipowski.
And that's a veteran move from MP. Using the pump fake to bait the defense.
George is checked in for Utah. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Jazz trail by 3. Williams passes to Filipowski. The shot misses. Good defense by MP. And so MP will bring it up for the Bucks. They've led by as many as 14 points. Lillard against Williams. Lillard with the bucket. And the Bucks lead by 5.
Look at your watch. It's Lillard time.
And here's Sexton. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Good work there as it goes.
Sexton trying to assume the leadership role. What a big hoop there.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bucks.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
Outside, Sexton. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. MP, that's for 2. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Sexton up top. Oh, and he just jams it right over MP. Wow!
Sexton with the ball on a string with a beautiful sequence.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam King. Here's MP. Bucks passing it around. 3-pointer Lillard. Utah with the rebound. Sexton with it.
Sharp defensive instincts from MP, showing off his IQ as a defender.
Outside, Sexton. Sexton can't get that one to drop. Milwaukee's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket. It feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. Now, Coach was still pretty positive. He told his guys a handful of shots completely changes his game. Just a few good minutes, and we're right there. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now, MP. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Lillard kicks to MP. Back to Giannis. Shot clock at 6. MP, no good. Not sure the miracle, Craig, is on hand here tonight for them.
Well, they need one, but gonna play it until the final whistle.
It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. And they go to the intentional foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And the Jazz call time here. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
Sexton against Johnson. It counts.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
At the line for the Bucks.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Taking 2 shots.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that